What is up? Good to see you again. Currently I am in stormy Chamonix in France. Behind me you would normally see some really epic mountains, but unfortunately not today. In this video I'm talking about something that I'm personally really excited about, which is my new online lesson I made together with Mont, and it's live now. And I just want to give you 5 tips for shooting for brands that I have found really useful in my life, and I think they could be really valuable for you as well. So without further ado, let's get somewhere else from here and check out the video. Hope you enjoy. Well, the tip number 1 is only work with brands you actually genuinely support. The reason for that is that you don't create work for companies who you fundamentally disagree with. So basically knowing their brand ethos, what they stand for, what they do, how they do things, that is super important. And I personally always try to do as extensive research as possible so that I know exactly who I'm working for, so I can genuinely support what they do and that way create my best work for them as well. What is up? The only way to get here is by this really old fancy train, and because of the snowstorm we were just about to get stuck, so they are sending an evacuation train to pick us up. Time to go. There's Daniel. Let's go. It is crazy. Made it out of the mountain, but it's still snowing like crazy, as you can probably see. Point number 2 is do your research. And by that I mean, it is really surprising how many photographers reach out to companies without having done much research, it doesn't really make any sense to me, because how can you expect a company want to work with you if you haven't done your job, which is to figure out who they are, what they have done before, and what you could do better for them. Go through their old material, lookbooks, and know who you're talking to, because that will give you the edge that you will absolutely need when you're sending your pitch, and how you can differentiate yourself from other photographers and provide more value for the company you want to work with. Good morning, guys. We have been on a little sunrise mission here in Zermatt, Switzerland, and behind me is actually the notorious Toblerone mountain from the chocolate, you know, it's tasty. So the tip number 3 is planning well. Very rarely I have got opportunities that were just like coming my way. I didn't have to do anything about it. The harder you work, the more luck you find, pretty much. So what planning well for me personally means is that I just use the good old pen and paper, write down as many ideas as possible, imagining what I would do if I was given the opportunity. So basically just really being proactive. So when the opportunity arises, you are ready to go. Plan well, because failing to plan is planning to fail, as someone old and wise has once said. Now it's time for some breakfast coffee. Missing my hand brew. just made it to the top of Switzerland. Gornergrat. Sorry if I'm butchering the name. I mean, this is pretty nuts. So it's been overcast for a couple days, so we just decided to come and celebrate the sunny day. And that being said, the tip number 4 is put some skin in the game. What I mean by that is not take your shirt off or your pants. You want to be playing with your strengths and not necessarily take the easy route or the safe route, but you actually want to make sure that your ideas and your creative input comes into play. Of course, occasionally there are shoots and there are projects where you just really have to follow a shot list, which is totally fine. But ideally, at least for me personally, I want to work with clients and projects where my whole creative input is taken into consideration. And when that happens, you get to play so much more, you get to use your creativity, you get to do your shots, which is probably why they hired you in the first place. I'm just encouraging you to, when you're talking to your client, try to push your ideas, but be respectful. And of course, understanding the nature of the project is super important. Excuse me. I think that's crucial, especially thinking long term, because you want to be known for something. You want to be known for your ideas. You have to start somewhere, so whenever you have a chance, just push your ideas, push your creative photos, push your concepts, and hopefully it will turn out good and they will love you exactly for that. Let's go skiing. Actually, if you don't hear from me, something happened, but if the video comes out, I think we made it. Made it back from the ski slopes. Now we're continuing our road trip somewhere in the heart of Switzerland. Found this pretty sick looking bridge.
Holy smokes.
Pretty epic. Just stopped by and it was worth it, but it's slippery.
And the tip number 5, which I personally think is the most important of all these, and that is take good care of your client relationships. Good communication, transparency, just being straightforward with what you actually think, giving feedback and being able to receive feedback, and really just being overall respectful. I think that's one of the most important things, because the fact really is that people work with people who they know, like, and trust. So even if you were super talented in whatever you do, whether it's video, photo, anything else, people do build long-term careers when their personality is likable, trustworthy, and getting along with people and getting the job done as well, of course. Ideally, you want to be that kind of person and you are setting yourself up for success. This is absolutely insane. If you ever have the chance to visit Switzerland, you should definitely do that. Pretty wild. Never seen anything quite like this. I'm gonna have to put the video camera down and you will see some images if I get something fun from here. Hope so. I had some incredible time looking around shooting this place, and now it's time to go. So let's hop in the car and keep moving.
It was pretty epic. The fog just made it amazing. and the sun was setting and the colors were great. So I think
Can't ask for more.
Yeah, we spent there like 2 hours.
No way. It was like
Think
I
so.
just told to camera that it was 20 minutes.
Really?
I definitely enjoyed making this one here in Switzerland. It's my last day here. And if you enjoyed, comment something below, and out of everyone who comments something, I will pick 3 winners who gets the entire lesson for free, and I'll be announcing that in the next video. In Switzerland, it smells like cheese absolutely everywhere. And don't get me wrong, I love the fondue. It is incredible. I've been having that almost every day and can't wait to go back to my gym. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one soon. Peace. So the only difference between a hobbyist and a pro photographer is getting paid for your work. My name is Joel Hyppönen and I'm a lifestyle photographer, and I've been shooting for brands such as Taylor Stitch, Olympus, Icebreaker and many more. And I want to teach you everything I know about landing clients and delivering work that blows their mind. And you're going to learn my whole process of outlining the work, executing the shoot, and how to edit photos that your client will love. If you're looking to land your first client and make some money from your photography, you should definitely check out my lesson. What are you still waiting for?